Hi, in today's video, we will talk about what order flow is and how to use it effectively. This also marks the beginning of the entire order flow module, where we will learn the most essential part of our trading strategy. So, prepare your notes and let's get started. So, what is order flow? Order flow is an advanced approach to market analysis that goes beyond traditional chart patterns or technical indicators. It focuses on monitoring traders' behavior by analyzing the flow of buy and sell orders, as well as how price react to these orders. By studying order flow, traders can gain insight into market sentiment, supply and demand, imbalances, and intention of large market participants, which can be really beneficial. Hands down, order flow in general is an essential part of long-term successful crypto trading, and not only crypto trading, trading in general, because it allows us to observe and better anticipate future price movement. To track order flow, we use the ADAS software, ADAS platform, which is also terminal in the same time, where you can execute trades. And here we monitor footprints, depth of market, also called DOM, and as I said, we also execute our positions here. Therefore, ADAS will be really important part of this module. In this module, there is an entire video dedicated just to ADAS, because it will be very important for you to learn how to navigate this interface. Because hands down, order flow in general can be really messy and it's easy to get lost. Just quickly, how to use order flow or how we use order flow. When we see that price has reached a zone where we want to be active, for example for our key level or high volume node, we then focus on order flow and wait for setup that confirms our idea to enter the market. Most of the time, this setup is absorption. So in short, we use order flow only when the price is where we want it to be, at a strong key level. Once the price reaches these levels, what exactly do we monitor? There are two primary things we track through order flow. First is DOM, depth of market, and footprints. The DOM, depth of market, shows us the real-time liquidity and pending buy and sell orders. These are also called passive participants of the market. Footprints, on the other hand, show us the aggressive market participants. Thanks to footprints, we know where the most volume was actually traded and how the price reacted to it. We will dive deeper into these functions in following videos. Then there are other factors such as delta, volume area, and imbalances. These are micro-analyses that we monitor right before we open a position. Again, each of these functions is described in detail in following videos, along with instructions on how to use them correctly. Order flow is basically like a puzzle. Once we have all the necessary pieces at one key level, volume, imbalances, price versus participants, delta, etc., we get the complete picture and open a position. You could say that order flow is like an X-ray of the market, revealing what is really happening. However, because order flow provides a lot of information, it's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn how to read order flow correctly and how to use it effectively. And that's why we are here. If you want to continue learning, you can find the full crypto order flow course on our website, including free PDF materials. This will make learning easier and more effective in the same time. So if you are interested, I'll leave you a link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching.